Was Steinbjorn the rock polar bear I thought? I think it was. Why am I here? Oh, I didn't fast travel because I didn't know where to go to. I wish you could just fast travel to places you've been. It would be so nice. Wasn't you ready to come in yet, Ronald?
Where's Halfdan Jarl? Will he be here?
Eivor, good to see you.
Where are the Saxons? We need them to take the fortress.
Patience. Rishie promised an army.
What about Jor and Jovina?
Lovina is ahead with a dozen of Eurvic's swords. Come. Our Saxon allies have reached Magnus. We should march.
Why did I have to come here to meet them if I then have to travel another kilometre to the actual staging grounds?
You'll have to join us. Or stay home out of spite.
I was going to say, Harrison's probably not going to join you because he doesn't know about it, because you didn't tell him about it. You didn't tell him about the fact you faked his orders for Eurvicshire, because all the choices in this quest are completely meaningless as far as I can tell.
This plan, I feel uneasy.
So you should, because you're acting like a traitor. Ewan, shall I open the door again? We'll went back out again.
Yeah.
It will be a good fight. I faith in
Fedor's
it.
plan had better be sound.
You have no idea, because you haven't got any idea what his plan is.
Let us hope this goes well. Fedor's army.
Eivor, over here.
Are the shields ready? The battle is near.
On the battlefield once more, old friend.
Yes, my Jarl. As in days of old.
Who are you to speak of the old days? The days when my word was bond. The days when the light of my glory lit the world. How dare you speak of those days, as if they meant anything to a traitor like you?
Who told you of this?
My new ally is more loyal than my old friend.
Eivor Two-Faced. That is your name.
I came here for Halfdan, to prove my worth and loyalty to him. You brought this down upon yourself.
Enough bickering, all of you. We are at the edge of war. Preserve your rage for the enemy.
You finna talk sense. We fight this battle and we end this war. At this moment, nothing else matters.
Look there. The pigs send a message.
Raven Tamer, with me. You will talk them into a surrender with your sword-sharp tongue.
Turn tail and run back beyond the wall.
The Romans built that wall to keep us out. But they are gone, and we remain. Someday you too will disappear.
Wall or no wall, we have more gods than you.
We may have but one god, Hedon. But we have many more friends.
Who now is the rightful king of Northumbria? The kingdom has spoken!
I will have your head, Eurvicshire!
Fight smart. Use your tools.
I like how the animation for it didn't play properly, because normally it's the big guys who have that and it cuts off their head. But it just did nothing instead. A slice above his head.
Extend the ladders!
Careful! They mean to ban us!
Charge! And may the skulls remember us!
It's really sad that there's absolutely no reason to fight any of these guys. I mean, like, you don't even get any XP for fighting them. There's literally no mechanical reward whatsoever for engaging in the massive battles of these characters. They're just there to waste your time. Why did these people spawn in behind me because I turned the camera too far away to try and take care of the bad guys who were stopping me from using the gun on stringholes? Like, that guy literally just spawned in there. Also, I can't use that one. Or one I can use. I don't see a working spring hose, and I don't see any oil barrels to throw at the palisade. Oh yeah, it's outside of the Animus area for this mission. Cool. Thanks. How am I going to breach the palisade? Because I can't interact with this, which seems to be the intended method of using it. Because otherwise you need a jar, don't you? Because those don't work. I do not see any oil jars to pick up. Yeah, can I get the impression I'm supposed to use that spring hole there, but it's broken, and I'm not sure why. Great, Reeve not available. Fantastic. Don't see spring holes that way either, so I don't think I can actually progress here. I think I've hit a mission-ending bug. I don't see spring ones up here. I don't see any jars up here. I don't see any means to progress this mission at all. There are no enemies have spawned over here, which is presumably where the last fight will happen, because sure, I have to destroy the palisades first before I can get here. Maybe if I go far enough back I can find oil jars? But yeah, I think you're supposed to use that spring wood over there that just is straight up broken. Or there's a jar on this side of it. As opposed to every other one of these palisades where the jar has been on the back side of it.
Press
Yep.
on! Let the Picts remember this!
That's dumb.
Damn you!
Let the Picts remember this in their hell!
Hey look, people spawned
Eyes
again.
open for the coward King Eurvicshire.
Attack for Halfdan! This is the last of them! Grant me strength! Already dead.
So dumb.
For Ragnar! For Halfdan! Ah, the sweet taste of victory! And Eurvicshire defeated. Was he the thorn at my back? The traitor I suspected all this time?
Save your praise, Halfdan. Eurvicshire may yet live.
That coward will be dead in a snowdrift somewhere. It matters not.
This day is not done until we've seen his corpse. Do not relent. Not yet.
Eivor, rise like an eagle or caw like a crow.
Yeah, notably we didn't fight any Saxons, just Picts. Is it going back? Hey, Gunnar. How's the weather? Hello. Oh, it started raining outside. Defense doesn't sound as much fun as offense, because how many enemies are coming? Who knows? How are you guys getting up here? Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Because it just seems like there's endless numbers of bad guys spawning, and I don't understand what I should actually do. Just keep fighting people? Oh, there's a battering ram, right.
Block that gate!
Thor sends more big skulls to my house.
Like, what was the point of defending that wall and whatnot if they're just going to have more people come in over the other side? Hi, Luna.
Eurvicshire! There! He's fleeing to the north. Leave me be, you devil!
You meet the spirits this day, traitor.
Faithful counselor, please help me back to Eurvik. Let my heart expire at home.
I have no favors left to offer you, Eurvicshire. Soon you will walk beside your god.
But I see no light. I feel no warmth. Only an icy darkness, a cave.
Hell's frozen door welcoming you.
What waits for me there, Eivor? What waits for me?
A traitor's death for a treasonous fool.
He was the hero in tales he told himself. A Saxon who loved his homeland. You cannot begrudge him that.
There is something in that. No more Saxon kings, Eivor. I am through playing the puppeteer. The fate of this Shire rests on my shoulders alone.
You'll take the crown yourself, and the extra burden it brings.
I will. But I will not rule alone. My friends, my allies, will keep me standing upright. Let us talk of our alliance in Eurvik. Leave this king to his winter kingdom.
So, given that Halfdan was walking down that set of snow tracks, did he just teleport away? Because there are no more tracks. Halfdan's a ghost.
Eivor! Eivor!
Oh yeah, we should do more daily quests today at some point. Maybe head back to Randy. And see what's in the shop at the same time.
Moira, is Halfdan about?
Eivor, welcome. Halfdan has stepped outside with Faravid. They shouldn't be far.
God himself couldn't doubt.
Go on, steady your balls. And ask her to shake asses with you.
But I've never danced
Nowhere I'd rather be. Should you change your mind, I will.
Eurvicshire. I struggle to be surprised.
I was caught off guard, but I should not have been. A fog set in and I could not see the forest before me. Old friend. Long ago we stormed this sea of wagons under winter's blanket. You have stood at my side for many long years.
Proudly,
He's still a traitor.
Come. Let's share the balm of old torment, the soothing liquid of chaos.
The ceremony hastens to start. Let's not keep the crowd waiting.
Eivor! Yes, let us go. To inscribe our names in history.
Think you can swell with the best?
Enjoying the festivities?
Wolfkist, yes. Happy to be here.
The crowning of a new king. It's not something I've seen this close.
Moira, how are things in Wike?
I get by. There will always be those who dislike me, but how I handle their ire is up to me. So yes, things are mostly well.
Save some meat for the rest of us.
Yes, win it. What's up? What can be done for you?
Of it.
I have to thank you, Eivor, for your counsel, for your blade. All this would not be possible but for you.
I have a new brother, much like Halfdan. Not by blood, but through the battles we fought hand in hand. Through him I have learned that battle bonds run deeper than blades can cut. I'll never forget that lesson.
The words of a poet. Now let us drown ourselves in mead. For friendship.
Have you had enough fun? My crowning must come soon.
I'll save some for later. Let's make a king of you.
Nice of him to ask me, as opposed to just, you know, getting his own coronation going.
To Eivor and the Raven clan of Mercia, our newest ally, in blood and glory!
To Halfdan King, I lift my horn and raise my brow to speak this praise. Crown spire, stout oak of Valkyries, spinner of battle wisdom. Long may you live and rule. Skull! Moira, what is this metal? It's soft like Roman pipes.
Ah, that's lead. A toxic metal.
Who could have guessed? Who called it the second they saw it? Hi, Linda. You heading out again? She's heading out again. What a little spoon. Yeah, who could have guessed that the poison wasn't in the wine but in the cup? Like the second they saw it.
The Romans mad? Can metal do this to a man?
Oh, God in heaven, yes. The Romans knew this well. And my poor mother, she drank from cups like these for so long. You,
all these years you gifted me poison! You gifted me madness!
Old friend, please. Your sickness has clouded your judgment.
This sickness was no accident. I trusted you.
Sheath your weapon, Ferdovit.
Eivor, make this man see sense. He's old, sick, and his mind is unclear.
Oh, shit! You want me dead, you lying shithog? I was a fool to not see it!
Treason must never go unpunished.
After all we did together? After all we won?
If any of my clan committed such a betrayal, I would rip his flesh from his bones.
I want to say, that is not what stand down or face me Faravid gave me the impression I was going to say, where stand down or face me suggests, hey, maybe don't fight or I'll have to fight you myself and kill you, compared to the dialogue of, treason must always be cursed.
You used to be old friend.
Traitor! Kill him! Feed him to the wolves!
Him, Eivor. Is this how a leader should behave? Halfdan, come to your senses.
You can't come to his senses because you've been poisoning him with lead, you dumbass.
The end of our road.
Stand, you treasonous bastard! Stand and fight me!
Old friend, do you remember the days we raced our horses across the length of this land? You were always faster. You always won. Because I let you win, my Jarl. So I will let you win. One last time. We will meet once more in the corpse hall.
Afton, it's time I go. I am leaving for Mercia, going home.
Then go with this. A sign of friendship. A bond between our clans, a symbol of the pain and suffering it took to win the peace.
I hope we were right about him.
You were! He was actively poisoning him with lead cups.
It seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Yeah, that's the end of that alliance. On to Gloucestershire. You're not Gunnar.
Hello. Need something forged?
Good day. Is Gunnar about, or did he leave and not mention it?
My name is Rima, and Gunnar is a good friend of mine. Asked me to run his shop while he's away.
It is good to meet you, and strange to see Gunnar away from his forge.
Well, as far as I know, he's got a very compelling and beautiful reason for his absence. So here I am.
Well, if Gunnar has faith in you, I do too.
Then I say you have fine taste. Have a look at what I've got.
I must take my leave. So long.
So long.
No quest prompt or anything about finding out what Gunnar's up to? Nope. Nope. Nothing like that. Hey, Winnie. Welcome home. How's the weather? Oh, did you come back in to throw up? Is your wee belly sore? You're okay, Roman. There you go. There you are. Does that feel better? Poor little kid. Okay, furball. Oh, nope, we have a second round. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's okay then, I'll hide it for you. Got a round three? Got a round three. That was only a little one. You're okay, Ottoman. Going in to use a litter box. You've been out for a little bit of the day. Sorry, I probably missed any messages you've sent over the last few minutes there. Yeah, I was out for the last half hour or so, but came back to use a litter box, so I'm guessing that it's a bit too cold and late outside. Poor little cat.
Hello there.
What do you have today?
Or should get the hammer. Nah, don't use heavy damage when dodging.
Have you got a contract for me?
Not only does this... Odds are that no hurry. I'll go with your...
So I have to do like 5 of these daily quests to get the side quest run done. Hiking for hire or something like that. That distance just changed from under 150 meters to 200 meters.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Your
regret the choices that led you into the afterlife.
Die, you!
These daily quests are so dumb. They're just so meaningless. Runa's crying. Poor little one. Hi, Gwen. You doing okay? You needing to head back out again? Yeah?
Best not to draw attention here. Lead me. Be my eyes.
You have my sincere thanks, friend.
This way, you dumbass. Dude, where are you going? This way. Where are you going?
Stop and face neck. We did it. I'll burn.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I'm unable to find a path around a body log. Well, how are you stuck by this? This is not hard.
Odin bless you, Raven Bearer.
Have I completed enough contracts now? I'm kind of hoping I have.
Greetings.
I have completed the contract.
Excellent work, my friend. You impress me more and more every day. Here is what you have earned.
Rune shield.
I must.
So long.
I mean, I'm not using shields anyway, but increase ability damage when you feel health. It's not terrible, I guess, but That's what I'm doing, game.
Good day, my love.
I entered Eurvicshire to meet Halfdan Jarl. I left a friend of Halfdan the King. We have an oath at last.
Good. Very good.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Yeah, we're pretty much done with the Alliance map. All that's left is Hamptonshire and Gloucestershire.
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
All right, I'll be Gunnar's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
Looks like I have a new letter. What do you see, Sunan?
Yeah, did I ever get enough fish for any of these things? I don't think I've actually done any fishing, so I don't imagine I have, but... Nope, no I have not.
From Hengstaveren, hardly.
Sunan, guide me. There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile I haven't seen in some time.
Eivor, over here. Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Ravendinta, with my Zigrili.
Good to meet you as well. How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath Mom and Dad carried Evan Gillard and Anun. Cannon helped druise me.
Bridget Man Pa were the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. Yw two bags of air sich o gwmpas gilydd. That efo'r gael clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
So the Elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skald for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
So it's a Halloween arc. Then we had a Christmas arc with Eurvicshire, I guess. It'd be nice if there was any sort of indication of the passage of time, but hey, I suppose it's too much to ask for.
There is the Elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
I'm here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated god-right kings for puppet rulers?
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored...
And there's one at the back door again. She's being very active this morning. Hey, Wynn. You're being very active today. You know, I mean, I got sleep here in the morning. Yes. Oh, you're soaked. Let me get you a towel. There you go. Bit drier, see? Is that better? It's okay, Pickles. I was just drying one. You don't have to be excited.
Yes, come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevder, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Cunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tevder?
I see I am outmatched. Though it deign joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Well, shall we then? Samhain. Cunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. The festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around...
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Cunon for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch, or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Teftir, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from? That was close.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't close at all. Hi, Winner. You're okay.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It is good I was here to protect you. Maybe Cunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood. Cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester, unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Cunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
I bet he should hang around in case 30 to 50 feral hogs come at him, but he seems done.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tevdir to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful, accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, but path na usually safe. To the Brevo.
The path is usually safe, I bet.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
I kept my word to Cunan, and that spatchcock Tevdir lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Tevdir. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Ni gwisgal anfel ysbrydion and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
It's Halloween, basically.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, let's hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering. But even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame. I heard your voice clear as a bell. Larks fall from the sky in envy.
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I'll fill your shop with sheep.
That house for sure.
Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louid. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year.
Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Louid haunts my door.
Give me sweets and candied treats, the kind I most adore.
Here then, sweets for the Mary Louid. You've earned it.
Moldy cheese.
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle scald.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar.
Am I mistaken in thinking that was a door?
Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
I've been here knocking and a-walking. Now give me cake and ale.
Brilliant, that is!
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
Then, through the mist of the night, they saw a woman at the crossroads, dressed all in...
Eivor, mighty warrior, knocker of doors, victor of cakes. How does it feel to pillage what is freely given?
A worthy haul, and a tradition worth keeping up.
You've gotten 3 moldy cheeses.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar? My cakes. Stretch your wings soon.
And piss off back to your shit-smeared hovel.
Great light. Just make fire.
Gunnar! Oh, damn deserter.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood him more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, I'm tall.
God damn you!
It's you lot we should be burning alive!
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
Choke slam, nice.
Eat this! 4 spears! My leg!
Gunnar!
Valhalla, McCallum!
Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue.
Is her shoulder cutting through her shoulder?
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Yep, she probably is.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tevder becomes eldermen.
With Dina fall. Regardless of yourself poor.
That man called
True.
you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire. But I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
Give me strength.
My man Modron is known I'm a humor towel Gudran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you do not have to save his leg. I'll understand.
That limb will be fine. But no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end a day. I thought the church condemned this celebration.
I hate the church. Name's Gwarim, and I turned to God just 3 years back.
You look like a man with a past. What were you before you took up the cloth?
Me? A grain farmer. Had to take up the sword a few times to protect my crops.
What brought you to God?
You know you need to change after the third night you wake up britchless in pig shat, with no idea how you got there.
Ooh, free new skins for Ace Combat 7. Nice.
Do you like Gloucester?
Ah, 'tis a beauteous place. Shame they're losing their ealdorman.
Enjoy the festival, Gwillem.
Ah, perhaps a drink later.
Alone with your thoughts at last.
Eivor, perhaps. Every moment is sweeter when you are the Harvest King. All this bounty. Soon, I will join it. But eat, drink, enjoy all that Gloucester's lush woods offer.
Eivor, there you are.
Tevder.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
Gwillem, the warrior monk. Now we can match wills with a flagon in hand.
Ale is known to blunt even the sharpest of blades, Eivor.
To holy hearts and humid eyes. It is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
How am I drinking through that mask?
Keep on. The honor of Gloucester is at stake. I will not leave these lands to one.
We're a bit green, friend.
That's foul. Come, lad.
Drool, man.
Okay, I saw him stumble and I saw his bar still go down.
Get some on your boots.
Just drink a hogshead of ale faster. Drink, man, drink.
Too strong for you.
Come on, lad. Show the dame your mettle.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay?
Good fart, Tefner. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the elder men I've met, you are the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
A true father sacrifices himself for his people. Gives his all, his blood and flesh. A great honor, but a sad fate.
When you speak these words, it reminds me of the Christ.
Aye, lad. Now you can see how a man like myself sees the value in both.
A toast, then. To Elderman Coonan. Joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tevder. May he wear the horns head high.
Weak. What is this? Water. I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the woman. Give her something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sore head tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse, do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse is ours, yes.
Soft words from a heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Tevder, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah! The greatest oath and the greatest union! To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! Shh. People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Proves I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here.
Tefter! 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 Where are you?
See, that would probably look better if not for the fact that several chickens didn't react and then despawned. You think you'd take the mask off to sleep?
Hell's breath. What happened last night? The effects of that draft still cling. Tevder! Are you here?
I have more than 1 point, right?
Tefter's bodyguard, killed by knife. This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe.
There she is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same!
Conan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain.
Get the murderer!
Remain steadfast.
Hands tacky with old blood from a new king. It would be best to lie low. Blood. Could be Tefder's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged. Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here. Gwillem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something.
Worms, take it!
I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Mordran will know the contents. show me.
If you're going to engage me in combat from over here, lads, the least you could do is actually come over and engage me in combat. Instead of backing away from me and leading me into more combat with more people.
Terrible business. Poor lad.
I came as soon as I heard. After his
Murdered. By those visiting Danes, no less. It's true.
Give me a...
Get back here!
Go, my eyes. There is Mordrum up ahead.
Probably Edward Kenway is the most deadly assassin, because he has 4 pistols. And like, sure, like Eivor can catch like, you know, bow and arrow projectiles. Ezio's got his little hidden gun, but you know, Edward's got 4 guns. So.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
Yeah, see, Cassandra's deadly because they have this spear of Leonidas, but they're not an assassin.
If the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.
Well, yeah, that's just the power of the spear of Leonidas, you know. That's not it's not their power. You get a skill that lets them do it. And I believe it is the spear that gives them that power. It is, yes. Like, if you remember...
I need your eyes, my friend.
There's an Izu forge you take the spear
That
to.
must be the home of the druid.
And you use, You use the tokens you get from the order to upgrade it, as far as I remember.
The Fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I press no more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew, here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen.
Yes.
Halewin said that the
Yes,
wicked
yes.
men must announce me with fire. Perhaps I
And
should
it's
set them ablaze.
one of the best of the old school Assassin's Creeds. Like, Ghost of Tsushima is real good.
2 ladles carved from a single branch. The grooves match.
It's one of those things where I'd say they're both good. So, like, of the choices of them, though, like, I would definitely rank Ghost of Tsushima higher. Just because of the fact that Ghost of Tsushima gave me no issues in ways of bugs and glitches.
A wicked man speaks. Now let them speak.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is absolutely fantastic, and I absolutely recommend it. How is that not saying that one of boys?
A wicked man speaks. Now let them speak in chorus. Yes, another joins the throng. Let there be cacophony. One more. One more. They roar. Do you hear them? A chorus of fire.
That should be the last one. Back to the droid.
I did. I streamed all of Tsushima.
This dagger is placed upside down. This symbol is one I've seen, carved into shields and headstones.
Yeah, unfortunately I traded mine in because I got it physically before they announced the Legends DLC.
I have come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me pause. Are you truly a spirit of light?
I'm a spirit as any other.
Then prove it. You must know the depths of the world's mysteries before I will help you. Tell me the proper use of charms.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Which charm is it that gives speech to the dead?
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help. A hangman's noose. A knife. And the vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
Legends is an entirely free DLC, but you do need to have the base game for it.
Screaming secrets. The statue of a woman, Sabrina, watches me
Not
from
anymore,
the
no.
water below.
I got it physically on disc, so once I got the platinum for the game, I traded it back in. I do that with a lot of my games. Like I have Assassin's Creed physically, and once I beat the game, hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll be trading it in. Like I could keep it for the DLC, but honestly, I've not enjoyed this game enough to want to keep it to play the DLC. I'd rather just get most of my money back. Like my trade-ins tend to be quite effective at meaning I don't pay much for games.
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? Which charm is it that gives speech to the dead?
The Skull's Soul's charm summons voices from Death's realm.
In such fashion I speak to druids long dead. But of course you, a spirit, would know that. Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Maidens in peril are protected by Sabrina of the Severn.
Sabrina the Water Nymph, yes. Tell me, O being of air and light, which is the charm you would use to leave the past behind?
The Adame dagger cuts our ties with the past.
The upturned blade. Things can be reversed. You know this charm. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to a question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cúthládrin.
Cúthládrin. Very well. I thank you, Halliwyn. But this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
Cúthládrin. Strange name. Meanwhile, Modron awaits me at the stones nearby.
Yeah, Druid living in the woods on his own. He's going to be a little bit crazy. Lack of social interaction will do that to a person.
I can see Modron ahead.
Modron, well met.
Guards, someone save me. A murderous Dane is here to sever my head from my neck. You could have told me of your plight earlier. We are both friends of Bridget, and I know you would do nothing to jeopardize your friend.
That night was full of drink and merriment. I do not remember much, but I had no quarrel with Teftir.
A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halliwyn?
He gave some herbs to a man from Cúthládrin. Name of Gwilym. He was drinking with Teftir and myself.
Cúthládrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you.
I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me.
Tevder's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of.
Let us make haste then. I must find Gwilym and regain my honor.
I prefer AC when it's not an RPG. in fairness, it's always been a bit of one because of the fact of, upgrading your abilities
This forest in old Gloucestershire feels untamed.
learning new skills. But
I feel as if I've
I like the
ridden
old
my
style
horse
games
through a
more.
door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic here. Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tevder and his church.
Tefter did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tevder's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sword.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes.
Like, the main issue I have with the more modern Assassin's Creeds, like Origins wasn't as bad for us, but Odyssey and this both are, is that they're just too long for no reason. It's like someone's afraid to make a game that doesn't take 100 hours to beat, because like I spend a lot of time exploring.
The Thieves' Warren. This is where I leave you.
You'll find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
Like, the only reason that this game took so long is because of the fact that I explored the map for all of the items and powers. I could actually be a strong enough level to be able to do the story in one fell swoop. Like, otherwise I would have just done the story, but like I would have had to go and do side stuff to get powered up, because that's what I had to do in Odyssey. Like, to be able to progress the main quest and do the quests available to me, I had to do every single quest available and find a bunch of different side stuff to be a high enough level to be able to do the story. Which is just... it's endlessly frustrating because it just feels like you're just gated off from doing things like, nope, go make that number bigger. If your number isn't big enough, then you cannot play the game. And it just buys time and draws things out, and it just feels less focused. Yeah, and the other thing with Tsushima then as well is like there's nothing gated off by power. Like, it becomes easier as you get more skills and learn new stances to take on different kinds of enemies or whatnot, but you can go wherever you like. Like, there's nothing along the lines of, oh, your power level's too low, you better come back later. Like, there's a couple of camps that are walked off by story, which we tell you there's an overwhelming force there, but like, it's not a case of you can't fight there, it's a case of it is story locked. And the game is not shy about telling you that.
That's Tefter's voice. So he lives.
No worry about it. I've been playing this this afternoon as well anyway, if you don't make it back.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is right.
Eivor, you're alive. Have mercy. We're under orders. Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tefter.
Then he should demand it back. Shit sells swords, you are. Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice in scapegoat, Gwilym.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Cunan for more coin to keep it secret.
Did the sun appear down here?
Cunan is meeting his end in the Wickerman at the end of the Samhain celebrations.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell her we've taken care of you.
Cunan did this? Why? I've done nothing to...
Oh, gods, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow.
Move forward.
Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
Tafter will need to see a healer. This lord have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
Thank you. It is much appreciated.
When I awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
Save your strength, Tefter. It's a long ride.
Cunan.
Hey, Valis!
He ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he spoke of the pagans being just as we. Living in kindness, under the laws of many gods. One face, many faces. It matters not. We are all blessed to be alive in his glory.
This scribe has changed you, Tefter.
Changed me. Changed the dressings.
He's hot to the touch, and his mind fades in and out. But he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
They claim to have been hired by Cunan.
Cunan did this?
I know not why, only that he gave them coin to dispose of Teftir. You can see how well they saw to that.
They were alike once, the boy and Cunan. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means to put Tevda to flame in his place.
Does not the right demand the leader?
If he made the lad's body Elderman, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Cunan. Can you tend to his wounds?
I'm a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their will. Eivor, what will you do with Cunan?
I will reveal his sins. Let his people decide if he deserves an honorable death.
The man tarnished your name and you would let him live?
Shame for shame. Not even his guard will welcome him when I'm done.
You are resolute then?
My skull going through
Then
there.
may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you, Modron. And please, take care of Teftir. I must get to Cunan before the festival's end. I must find Cunan before I'm spotted. The loss is a good place to start.
Someone else may have seen him.
Yeah, because you'll be able to understand Bridget.
I shall polish my ears in hopes that a word of clarity will slip through them.
Eivor, finally tiri de chwaled.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Eivor, what has become of Tevder? Did you faint your scarf?
Thank you.
I
I
found
found
Tevder.
Tevdir alive and safe. I need to speak to Kun.
Bridget! I found an abandoned bird nest in the rafters. I'm going to take it home to Mother.
If you cattle it, then the babans will do no a lay got.
It's you again. The Samhain Butcher.
The Samhain Butcher. Never mind. Gwyneth, I'm looking for Kunon. Have you seen him?
He's busy with the festival and shooed me away to Bridget. Would you like to see some magic I've been practicing?
Can you show me to Kunon if I say yes?
Just one trick, and then I can show you around. Okay. So reach into this pouch. And the number of stones you're holding is 3.
Wonderful magic, Gwen. But now I really need to find Kunon.
Come on, let's go find him. They're the church ladies. They don't like the festival, but Mama says they come anyway to cluck cluck like hens. Do you want to see another trick? I can pull an acorn from your ear.
I need to find Kunon. It is important.
You're lost, Butcher.
It's Eivor. Why is that woman wearing a striped mask?
That's a badger.
Have you seen Alderman Kunon?
Oh, that unholy visage startled me. It's past sundown, so Kunon has retired to the church for prayer.
I have business with him.
Even if you have business with him, it will have to wait until the morning. Locked himself in. Only Geva has the key.
Would Geva let me in?
She's been instructed not to. Not that I can see her following a task so simple. Girl'd forget her own head if it weren't attached.
Thank you for your help. I will speak with Kunon tomorrow.
The key is held by someone named Geva. I must find her.
My eyes soon. I'm looking for Gloucester's Alderman.
Well, the one who still draws breath is in the church.
How do I get in?
You're not supposed to get in. No reason to enter that dump anyway. Fuck, you'd have to get me very drunk to show you inside.
Sounds like some ale will loosen his tongue.
Have you seen Kunon?
Hey, it's the Mary Lewid. Rhyme with me, Mary Lewid. On Samhain night, all out to flight, some to... I've messed up the rhyme.
The man tries to rhyme with all his might.
Didn't take much to outwit me. You're really good. Good enough for a reward.
Many thanks. Enjoy the festival.
What'd I get? I got no reward.
Have you seen Kunon?
He's gonna be in the Wicker Man.
Kunon?
Oh, for you, love? I could be.
Where's Kunon?
Mary Louved! Come dance with me!
Have you seen Kunon?
The Marilyn! Oh, goodness, you're so frightening. What are you doing after the festival?
I am looking for Kunon.
Right. Right, yes. He's in the church. Actually, if you're headed that way, this crate needs to be delivered to him. Just tell Geva I sent you.
Of course. What does Geva look like?
Badger mask, same as me. Should come running when she sees you. Best of luck, and happy Samhain!
Geva is waiting for this delivery to the church. That's my way in.
Right, gotta keep my eyes... Ah, the crate! Yes, yes, come this way. Good you came by. Sarah was supposed to drop it off ages ago.
Kind of weird that I can't see him in Eagle Vision. Odin's Sight, or whatever it's called. It's almost like he hasn't actually spawned in there yet until I go and open the door.
Conan is inside. I must find a way to get in. There you are, Snake Tongue.
Eivor! Have you been enjoying the festivities?
We are done with this shadow play. Teftir is safe, and I know of your plan to sacrifice him in your stead.
You think I mean to escape the flames? I go to the Wicker Man gladly, but I will not leave Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader, and an angry church ready with holy fire.
They won't be without a leader. Modron will sit upon the Horn's throne.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
Ha! We've turned you in circles like a dog, haven't we? Modron was the architect of Tevder's murder, Eivor.
All to take control of Gloucestershire for herself. It would be a hard grasp to hold, surrounded by Christians on all sides.
There was no other way. She had a vision. Tevder framed by flames and burning. Everything we created together.
Everything? You and Modron. Then Gwynedd.
A man must get his house in order before his death. Feather his nest for his children.
You and the witch. This was your plan. To make me dance your merry tune. So you could build a legacy for your daughter.
I always desired Modron. So when she asked me to take the part in a fertility ritual, of course I agreed. Our union conceived not only Gweneve, but a united Gloucestershire. One that Tevder would stamp out.
This is where you failed, Conan. Tevder is a changed man. He straddles the same line as you.
Tevder? The boy has the head of a mule. You taught him reason?
Not just I. The kindness of bandits and strange Britons. He embraces Christ and Chernonos alike.
Shit. Prophecy is a strange web, is it not? Tevder's reformation just needed a kidnapping and a dedicated Dane. Eivor, Modron will have taken Tevder to her forest temple. If you make haste, you might be able to stay her blade. I have much to attend to here, otherwise I'd lead you myself. Go now. Unless you plan on killing me first.
You are already a dead man. I will not make your people suffer for your actions.
Thank you, Eivor. Your mercy will be rewarded, I'm sure.
It always makes me laugh when people check out my stream like that and they just pop in for 10 seconds and it's like, they're not immediately assassinating someone and they'll go find a different stream. It's like, I was on a load screen.
This area is off limits. Survey the area, Sunan. Have a look, Sunan.
Hey!
What do you see? The chanting. It's faint. I recognize Mordred's voice.
And we're stuck guarding the door.
I'd rather be out here, in case the ritual goes sour and we end up as a meal for the gods.
Oh yeah, I remember finding this cave and this was sealed off. Still is, but it. Come on, move.
Need to be careful here.
Sorry, how did he hear me assassinating?
Worthy of it.
Stepped into Alfheim, or is this a new realm entirely? I stepped into Alfheim, or is this a new realm entirely?
The land, sweat and blood, death and birth. Turn this man from beast to earth. Modron!
It's almost like I didn't step into the middle there.
I should have known Kunon wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs.
It's a cold bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
You understand so little. No matter. Let me enlighten you with the fury of the gods.
Oh, it's a ranged battle. Is it?
Take this!
I might just be able to counter it to death. Oh, you actually jump and come down.
Die, Modron! Take blood!
A dignified death, clipping into the sides of the cave.
Do it then. Leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that Christian, and for what? Your name and some trade routes?
Do you doubt the power of your gods to sway the mind of a man? Tefter is no longer the zealot you believe him to be.
A man will lie to save his skin. When you are gone, he'll gut me and burn my people. The gods showed me this.
Kunon spoke of your vision. The Nornir spin their fatal threats. But without your plan, his heart would remain unchanged.
Then I've no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the River Ouse.
A seer's spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches.
She was fighting to protect her people.
But she ground your name to dust. Sullied the honor of herself and her people.
I spared Coonan. Say your goodbyes and keep out of my sight, witch.
Mother?
What is this? Is this... Are we in hell?
No, we are in England. How are you feeling?
I feel well. But it's a little fragrant in here, is it not?
You will live to be Elderman yet, Tefter, despite the many attempts on your life.
Attempts? Untimely death? God's blood!
You're safe, and the ceremony will proceed in Gloucester.
Your wounds should heal by the next moon, if you get some rest.
Then you have my thanks, Mother Modron. Lovely woman. Utterly terrifying, though. Let's return with haste. This cave is a place of nightmares.
Oh, actually, I have to escort him, do I? Didn't seem like it.
I have returned.
Oh, mouse and 0.2 weight. That'll make a huge difference to my fighting capabilities.
Gunnar, it's good to see a face I trust. Even your frightful muck. I thought this could be our shared saga, but it's time to leave. We have spent naught but a drink together.
Worry not, Eivor. You and I have many tales to tell yet. And our names ring out clear and with honor.
Yeah, a tale. A tale of Gloucester. Beautiful land. Full of damned fools.
Ha! I will drink to that. You have my thanks.
Anything for you, old friend.
Then let us say our farewells to this wicker king. And then be on our way home.
Yes, Ranvi will be eager to meet Bridget.
Bridget and Gunnar have already gone ahead. I should join them.
No, they haven't. They haven't. They haven't gone ahead. Like, they're behind you, right now.
You owe me your prophecy, witch.
And I shall give it. You are a great warrior, conqueror of this land, and that of your birth. But at the end of all things, you will find yourself with nothing but your regrets.
I see.
It's a good Wicker Man.
We first met at Simpkins' Wicker Man Ascension. I was besotted with you at a glance.
So long ago. Some poetic symmetry after 20 years' prosperity.
Gwen. Please don't do it! We can burn something else! Someone else!
Peace, dear heart. I will join the dirt that grows the trees and the barley, my body feeding the gods, worms, and even you. So I will be here. And a long, long time from now, when you're old and wrinkled like an apple, you will see me again.
Father, I thought I could be ready.
It is time.
Then this is yours.
This is your path, Tifter. No thorns and briars could keep you from it.
And you, Eivor, friend of Gloucestershire, you have lived up to your reputation.
I know you owe me less than nothing, but please, take care of them.
I take no pleasure in the suffering of others. You would know this if you had given me a chance.
"20 years I have been your elderman. Now these old bones are ready for my last duty. I have worked alongside you, clearing fields, brewing drink, births and deaths. All growing and learning.
The Wicker Man is ready, O King. Your altar awaits.
I am honored to be your Harvest King. With this flame set, may our crops be plentiful and our winters brief.
Despite it all, he has the ending he prayed for.
Straight to the mouths of hungry gods.
Eivor, the honor is yours.
Our Father, who art in heaven, our Mother, who art in earth, please, please accept this offering. Take of me my flesh and bone and bless. Bless.
Seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Did you bring your wife back? Nope, nothing to talk about.
I have to.
Cool.
Until next
That
we
seems
meet.
normal.
Pleasure to see you, Eivor.
I can hardly begin to describe what happened in Gloucestershire. I think you will learn soon enough.
But we are allied with them.
Yes, for all our pains.
There's a lot of birds on the map.
Eivor. Sigurd wishes to speak with you. He is quite agitated.
Something happened.
You will want to speak to him yourself.
And I shall. But first, I got some more supplies. So let's see if we can finish up.
Hey there, how are you?
Not quite there yet. But everything is fully upgraded, isn't it?
Go, Sunan.
Green farm's fully upgraded, cattle farm's fully upgraded. You have all the houses. Oh, what's this? I didn't know there was another house to build. Maybe because we hadn't gotten... Yeah, we hadn't done that quest yet.
Eivor! It's Swanborough! Hello!
Swanborough, you made it.
I did. I should send a letter to Hunwell to give him the news. Oh, you know how he frets over me.
He misses you, that is certain. But as alderman, he cannot afford to let his grief overpower him.
I pray he fares well. I adore the lad, but I worry the burden will be too great.
He should be fine. He has the heart of a leader. Now come, settle in, and enjoy your new home.
Home sweet home, be earned.
Show me what lies ahead.
So that's it. Raven's Syrup is fully upgraded. And you get nothing as a reward. You don't even get some XP. Hooray. guess I can get a bunch of upgrades when I do a feast, but the road to Valhalla sounds a lot like the end of the story, doesn't it? So what I'm thinking is, it's 10 to 12. I'm going to take a break for lunch. I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to do the road to Valhalla. Because that sounds like the end of the game. Or like the end of the main story. Because we still haven't done an alliance in Hamptonshire, and we still haven't got the last guy for Alfred. I'm guessing those are probably tied together. So, yeah. Take a break, get lunch, come back after lunch, and do the road to Valhalla. So, I'm going to go make myself a nice bacon sandwich. I'll be back in a while. Thanks for watching.